Oh, look at that. Hello there. It's the YouTube model building community. Hey, thanks for stopping in. How you guys been? Well, this is quite the surprise. Very nice. Hey, guys. I'm glad you stopped by for a minute. I've got a couple of things that may hopefully be of interest. Whew, where to start? It's been a while. Been a long time. I talked to a few of you, let you know I'm still alive. Here's proof. Yeah, I'm still alive. I'll tell you what though, I am working just way too much. I had a couple of short days last week and the week before, and I still pulled off 94 and a half hours in the last 2 weeks. It's just been ridiculous. I am so exhausted, so worn out. This company, we've got a couple of jobs. This is the good news. We've got 3 jobs. They're coming to an end. I've got this next week. I just started a job, getting it started on Monday, this last Monday. I've got another job that we just finished up Friday, and then they came and said, oh, we've got this stuff here that we need to have you guys get done immediately, of which I've got 2 weeks before they do the ribbon cutting on it. And it's for the University of Utah. It's a parking structure. And we have to have it done, so we've got to rush, get that busted out. I got this other job that I'm working on. I'm loading trucks, so in between I'm driving over there. New job's a block and a half, 2 blocks away. So I'm just bouncing back and forth. Then after I'm getting my 8 hours in between them 2 jobs, I'm going down filling in on another job that's got to be done by next Friday, of which I'm putting in basically from 4 o'clock to 10 o'clock at night, and get 5 or 6 extra hours there. And that's just the way things have been going. We got another job that's just finishing up. I was out there working on it a little bit, but I don't think I have to go back, which is good news and bad news. Good news is once these ones are done and over with, I'm back to regular hours, and it's going to slow down for a minute. Bad news is we've got 3 or 4 jobs that are getting ready to start up besides the one I just started. We've only got 3 crews going right now, and we're in the process of getting ready to start hiring and getting a couple crews going for them jobs. Hopefully I won't have to bounce around like I have been. And I'm going to actually have a little bit of time and be able to slow down some. And it was just 2017 or 16 was just every job that I went on to since I got hired on with this company was just behind. And it just took forever to try to catch back up. And we're finally eliminating some of that stuff, so we're going to be basically restructuring for 2017, which will mean less jobs, smaller jobs that we're able to handle a little bit better. The company before I came on just got a little too big too quick, and just it's hard to find good work and good laborers and things, and just all of us had to just work our butts off to try to keep it going and make it work. So that being said, sorry guys, I got this crap that's been going around for a while, and it's almost gone, but it keeps coming up when I'm least expect it. Again, right now, least expect it. Probably because I had no plans of doing a video. I kind of had something hit up Friday. We've got a couple of things going on, so I decided I want to touch base. Reason I haven't been on, everybody's aware of it. Life got in the way. I mean, it's gotten in the way so bad. I turned around. Y'all know how I love my bike. I ride my motorcycles all the time, and rain, snow, hot, cold, long days, short days. I mean, a gallon of milk could end up being from driving to the corner store for 5 minutes to a 3 hour go up around the canyon, come back and hit the same store, coming home with my gallon of milk. Last October, I was the only operator on that job. We're not on it anymore. But on that job, I was the foreman, only operator. I had 3 laborers, of which none of them knew how to operate any equipment. And if I wasn't there, the whole job shut down. And us being the dirt guys, if we don't turn around and play in the dirt and get the stuff ready, the concrete guys can't come in and do their work. And then after they get their footings in, we got to have us do the gravel work, and then they'll come in and put the floor in. And if we don't get the backfill done and the utilities hooked up, then the framers can't start. And then the framers can't start, the plumbers can't start. And so here we are on the very bottom of everything relies on us. Told them over and over and over and over. I'm riding my bike every day, and they're all laughing. Dude, it's getting cold. When are you going to start bringing your vehicle? I don't have a vehicle. Oh, yeah, sure, whatever. Ha, 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 ha. Now, the first snowstorm in October, I pulled up there 3 inches of snow on the ground riding my motorcycle. And I will tell you what. The realization set in on them when I pulled up there looking like a snowman, and they flipped. I had the developer, engineers, the company that was hired to oversee the whole project, they flipped. If anything happened to me, they were shut down, sunk, and it was going to cost them a fortune if we got delayed anymore. They called my boss up, the 2 owners, and then they called the management people. They called the foreman guys that's over me, and they threw a fit. Needless to say, since October, I put maybe 150 miles on my truck or on my bike, and 30 of that came today, of which I'll tell you about in a minute. And I got handed the keys to a stupid Ford company work truck fully loaded with tools and a toolbox. And now that's what I get to drive to the job sites and stuff. It's starting to warm up. I've got a Connex coming for this new job. These other jobs are going to end, so where I don't have to carry all my tools in the truck from one job to the next. Just going to put them in the Connex, hopefully, and I'll be able to start riding my bike a little bit more and just 1 or 2 days a week take fuel up for the equipment. And so hopefully I'm going to be getting involved in that, of which hopefully things are going to slow down enough to where I can get back into my modeling. I have missed it. I have missed you guys, the videos. I don't have time. If I do have time, there's a select few that I do catch. I try to catch everything that they put up. They've been very supportive of me. They're very good. And it's a pick and choose kind of thing because it's just no time. About the only time I get to really do anything or watch a video is if it pops up on Facebook. While I'm at work, I'll stop and have a truck. I'm waiting for him to back up to load up or something. I'll hop on there real quick, spend 2-3 minutes, see what's being posted and stuff. I've been trying to keep up with the model car pages and stuff just to see and watch what people are doing, because that's about the only time I have. When you're getting 95 to 100 hours in 2 weeks, you just don't have time. So I've kind of been messing with that. You know, and back to my bike, the last time I think I posted a video, I was on my trip to Winslow, Arizona with my uncle. I went and stood on the corner in Winslow, Arizona with Glenn Fry. That was about the last time I had any involvement with my motorcycle. And it was even before that, since I've done anything with the model kit. So I've got this stuff going. I'm hoping to get going and being able to do some stuff. I've got a buddy build with my buddy Caleb, and I just feel horrible the way I've dropped the bomb on this thing. His has been probably done and collecting dust up on the shelf for close to a year now, I bet. And it took me forever to get the kit. And then when I finally got the kit, I got started on it, then work kit. And like all my other stuff, I put them in boxes. I've got everything completely tore down. Paint booth's tore down, everything's torn down. Got it all put away. Figure, okay, I'll get back into it when I get a chance. I want to get that done, and it's going to get done here very soon. I've got GSL, and Caleb, I am so sorry, buddy. I hope you'll forgive me and let me get a chance to hurry up and get this thing done and redeem myself. And I'll get to it. I got one other build I've got to do first. The only reason is the GSL is coming up. Happens every 2 years, and next month it hits again. Now, if you guys remember, a little over 2 years ago, I had 5 models I was working on for the GSL 2 years ago. I ain't touched them. They're sitting in boxes. I have not touched them. They did not get finished for the last GSL show. I figure, okay, well, that gives me 2 years to hurry up and work on them. And I guess in a 2-year period, it's not hurry up because you got time. Well, here it is next month. I haven't touched them. I had 6 other cars that I was doing, a couple builds for different things, cancer builds, and everything is just stopped. And I got into a deal with the library up here, the Roy Library. Brand new library. They wanted to do an exhibit of model cars. Lynn Carbona, one of the local guys there, really nice guy, really active in the modeling community and stuff, and loves not just the cars and the builds, but the story behind the cars and the builders, and very passionate about it. Great guy. He talked to the library about putting a model car display together, so we went over there and put in a whole bunch of cars. We had a whole bunch of fantastic local builders, just a great builders. Nice guys, fun to hang out with, fun at parties. They smell good sometimes. They all got together, 5 different clubs got together and put this thing together. And we had workshops. We had guys that built complete fire engines, the whole truck from scratch without one model kit part being put on it. We had guys that make the paints that are factory coated and stuff. Guys that chop and cut and build this and build that, doing demonstrations on how they do this stuff. I had done a deal on weathering. Just had a blast. I got all my paints out, went over there, took an old body, and I just kind of splotched it. Did a demonstration teaching people how I do it with the sponging method, and had a blast. Ogden Standard Examiner, our local news, they came and did a story, and in the Go section, just came out Friday, and there's a little bit here, a little bit more over here, if you can see it. But they contacted us, wanted to do a story, and it's kind of a weird deal here. A lot of model builders involved in it. A lot of beautiful cars, shiny, rusty, dioramas, motorcycles, trucks, semis, and they interviewed us, all of us and stuff, and not sure why, but the majority of the interview was about me and my cars and my rusting and weathering and stuff, which was kind of nice, but at the same time, there's a lot of people involved in it and stuff, and kind of wish there was a little more about them and stuff in it, but it was a great article. They talked about what we were doing, talked with the other builders, and they were talking about their thoughts on the hobby and stuff, and included that. And it's really an honor to have been there with all them other builders, to have them showcased and everything like that, and to be a part of it and be among them. It was just a treat. And this article right here is one that should have been more inclusive with everybody, but at least we're getting some recognition for it. So for all you local people that are watching this and local model builders that were involved in it, thank you, and it was an honor to be there with you guys. And you guys deserve a lot of credit for the work that you guys did there, because it was just fantastic art. And so that got me thinking, I want to do the GSL show. I'm not going to have any kind of a model that I can build and have it ready, because it's coming up that fast. Nothing that's going to be worth awards or anything, of which I've never been about that. I just want to have something that I can put on the table, basically just to participate in it. Just to be able to say, this car was in the GSL 2017. I've taken all my older cars in there because the cars that I had for it weren't available. This year's all I had to do is I went and I looked at the models that I have and decided that the one that I'm going to build is the one that is the farthest along, the most completed as of this moment. And that's going to end up being this. Where are you? There you are. This Roadrunner. You guys all remember this from a while ago. I haven't clear coated this. I've just kind of sanded it all down, did the dry sanding, got it back to where it's got some of the shine, but I still got to do my clear coat. I messed up because I already went and put my chrome trim on. Not sure why I did that, because I always wait. I tape that stuff off, I paint it, I clear it, polish it all out, then I put my trim on it so that it doesn't fade or turn silvery looking with the clear coat over it. Not sure what I did there. I put that on before I got to paint it. So we'll have to see how I fix that. I saw an article about these silver marker pens, that paint pens, and I shared it on my Chapman model page, and other people had seen it, and a couple people started popping, hey, I ordered some, we'll see what it looks like. And then I started seeing people showing pictures using it of what came in. Looks fantastic. I ordered me the small and the medium size. I haven't ordered the large yet. I want to see how they work first, and if I'm even going to have time to even get back involved in it at this point. Well, this one here, I'm going to do my best to get it done. I just got a little bit of the interior, the chassis and motor, all that stuff's all together. Most of the interior is already done. I just got to do the door panels, put them on, clear coat this, sand it down, put it on, put the bumpers on, blah, 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 done deal. I'm hoping in the next few weeks I can have this done in time to be a part of GSL. If not, I'm going to turn around and take a snap type model. I'm going to pull it out of the box, cut it off, put it together, take it there, set it on there, all one color plastic. That's about all I can do right now. Let's hope that doesn't happen, because I don't even know if I have time to snap tie together. Oh, miss having coffee with you guys, man. Just miss it. So I've got this. Going to try to get that done. In order for me to get it done, like I told you, I've got everything put away. So I hopped on the bike today, went and I put 25, 30 miles on it. Kind of took a little bit of a longer route over to Michael's to get this. Clear coat, or one coat lacquer, clear. I don't have time to put everything up to get this done the way that I usually do. I've seen people that have had good results with this. I went ahead and decided I'm just going to go get it, put it on it, and we'll see what happens with it. Hopefully it comes out okay. It's been a long time since I've used a rattle. It's been a long time since I've done anything, let alone used a rattle can. So I'm going to try to get this all cleaned up, get it all put together, get the sanding and everything, polishing and stuff, and hopefully I'll have something half decent to take over there, sit on the tables with everybody. So that's kind of where I'm at, and as soon as I get done with this and I get done with the GSL, and here in the next month or so when things finally start to hopefully slow down, Caleb, my buddy Bill, is going to be back on my bench, and I'm going to get that thing finished up, and I hope that you'll like what comes out of it. And again, I am so sorry it's taken this long. I would put that one together to get it ready for it, but honestly, I'm farther along with this, and I just don't know if I'm going to have time to get that one done, because that would be a really cool one if I could get it finished the way it's going, to take it over there and set it on the table. Again, not a trophy winner, but it's something people talk about, I think. And I'm doing it like you wanted, a little bit dusty and dirty and stuff, so well, just don't have time to have it done before the GSL, so I've got to focus on this one with what little time I have, and I don't want to rush that build. I want to do the best job that I can in honor of you, because you've always done the best you could do, and I don't want to turn around and feel like I just hurried up and threw it together just to get it done. I've got to do it right, or I don't want to do it at all. So give me a chance, bud. I'll get her done, and I'll get her done right for you. So that said, I am going to try to do at least every other week a little bit of a video of an update of what I'm doing. If people want to contact me or anything, Facebook's about the best way. The Chapman Model Cars or Chris Chapman on Facebook. If you're not friends with me, send me a friend request. I do look on your pages, and as long as there's cars and stuff related, then I'll friend you. But if I turn around, it's a bunch of political or religious or girls that were born yesterday, you know who you are. Or not, I don't know. Maybe you don't. But I don't accept friend requests like that. I have had a lot of people that turn around and send me friend requests, and they got all these cool cars and stuff, but 90% of it is political stuff, and not interested in that stuff. It is what it is, and people got to just turn around and accept it. We accept the good with the bad, and other people need to accept the good with the bad. If you don't agree with it, then I'm just sorry. I don't agree with everything, but I'm not going to blow up your pages with it. I don't want that on my page. Don't want negativity. I don't want to argue. Don't want to fight. Friends mean more to me, so I stay religious and all the political stuff out of it, because I'd rather have friends than knowing that he's an idiot because of his beliefs. Believe what you want. That's what America's about. And if you think I do crappy models, that's cool, because it's what you think. That's the way it should be. I'm not pleasing anybody and everybody, and not trying to. So if you're going to just turn around and have that kind of stuff all over your page, I probably won't friend you. But besides that, if you got the same interest and you got a lot of puppy videos, I share a lot of puppy videos. I love dogs. Coolest things in the world next to motorcycles. And motorcycles. And standing on the corner in Winslow, Arizona. So guys, I'm going to try to be back. You guys are going to see my ugly mug a little bit more here and there, and hopefully be back into it on a regular basis here within the next month and a half, 2 months. I am going to get some motorcycle riding in too, so I appreciate you guys stopping by. I hope you guys had a good time. Hope this rambling hasn't been going on too long. I took my glasses off because of the glare, but almost 30 minutes. Well, that's pretty par for average for me. But it's been fun. Again, thank you. Thanks to all the local model builders for everything you guys have done locally. Can't wait to be a part of some of the meetings coming up. And thanks to everybody else. And oh, one last thing I did. I wasn't going to, but I need to. Saw a video from Dan Leroy that has announced a tribute build to Chris Cortel at Classic Plastic 101. This man deserves this. This man has helped, and honestly, he was the guy that I went to, said, hey, have you ever used these craft acrylic paints? I've got an idea, I'd like to try them. What have you done? And he's like, well, yeah, I've used them for interiors. He's the one that told me how he does things. And I went, played with it, tweaked it a little bit more to where it worked better for me. Just little things. I mean, different people have different ways of doing things that all gets the same results. It's just a matter of taking that and finding your way to get the best results you can. And I'm not always the best way to do things. Lord knows there's many judges out there that'll agree on that. Hell, my mom probably agrees on it. Guaranteed she does. But when it comes down to it, this man is brilliant. From all kinds of different models. He took the time 2.5, maybe 3 years ago. There was a build that was coming up I wanted to be a part of, but I was out of work, didn't have money, didn't have the kits, and he contacted me and said, hey, if you're interested, I've got a kit if you want to be a part of that. And so I go, dude, I really appreciate that, but I just kind of don't feel right taking a kit and things. And next thing you know, it pops up in my mail. He wanted me to be a part of it and allowed me to be a part of it and helped me a lot in this. And without his help, I probably wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have my YouTube channel, and I wouldn't have the tutorials that I have, because I took things that he was doing and excuse me, sorry, Chris. I took things that he was doing and moved it from the interior or the motor compartment to the exterior on the bodies. And he had done it and stuff a couple of times. And so just with a lot of suggestions from a lot of people, I figured out a way to make it work for me. And he's always been there. He's got some health issues he's been very open about. And Chris, you're doing it. You're fighting it. You're sticking with it. You're still putting out your videos and things. And I know it's tough and hard at times, but people are thinking about you, care, and hope the best for you. Thoughts are with you, my friend. And I would love to get in on this build. The problem is I'm not going to make another promise to get another build done. I've got too many that I've jumped into that just because of work or other reasons, I just never got around to getting them finished. And I don't want to turn around like this Caleb deal. I feel so horrible about how long it's taken. And last thing I want to do is have another 2, 3, 4, 5 year project as tribute to somebody that's not going to get done nowhere near when it was supposed to. If I happen to come around and have the time and I'm looking to get something started, I would love to turn around and do a tribute build for him and for everything he's done for me in the community. But at this point right now, it's going to have to be on my time and my terms, because I just don't know when I'm going to be able to do it and be involved and participate. I would love to say I'd have a model. Here's a kit I'm doing and I can't wait to get started. But I have no idea when that will be. Chris, I hope to have something that you'll be proud of one day. And hopefully it's in 10 years from now and you're still there to be able to tell me, well, it's okay. So let's hope it lasts that long, my friend. You're doing good and my thoughts are with you. So everybody, let's jump in on that. I'm going to try to watch as many videos as I can. Dan's, you guys have all seen the videos. Please jump in on it. This man deserves it. Okay, that said, love y'all. Miss y'all. Hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.